Good. Hello, everybody.
Hello, Tante. Everyone, can you please unmute? Can you put your hand at your chest? Any support from the supporter?
Bennett.
I think I want to see you.
Bennett, you can keep muted for the time being.
Everyone can say, hello, venerable sir.
Okay, so happy to see everyone, and we can sit in a comfortable meditation posture. Oh, we are less people today. I was wondering something is here today. Okay. So here, we are not visible in the camera. Wambu also is not visible in the camera. And then, Dene, can you go a little bit further from the camera so I can see you well? Tang Muyen also needs to make some arrangements. I'm telling this to the organizer. Van Muyet is there with her friend or sister. Hello, Van Muyet. Van Muyet. Are you here with us? Van Muyet. So everything's fine with Van Muyet, except that if you are two people, I wish that each of you have one camera separately, unless this is just one single visit into our class. Bao Lam is missing. If you want to go to toilet, you need to tell me in the chat box. Otherwise, you're missing, and I would like to ask the organizers to take you to the breakout room. Because, empty bed is not enough. You need to be there. Wembo Wa is not visible in the camera. I cannot check your legs, Wembo Wa. You will have to adjust your camera so that I can check your legs there. Okay, well, that's not bad. So as you're sitting in a comfortable meditation posture, make sure your back is erect. Two things are necessary for successful meditation. Erect back, no moving. Always remember that. Erect back and no moving. So as you're sitting in the comfortable posture and with the back erect, we will meditate with our eyes closed. And we can make the first determination in our mind explicitly. From now on, for 7 minutes, I will meditate on muscles and radiate loving kindness without any movement. From now on, for 7 minutes, I will meditate on muscles and radiate loving kindness without any movement. From now on, for 7 minutes, I will meditate on muscles and radiate loving kindness without any movement. And with that determination, you can gently, lovingly notice the flat piece of flesh at the top of the head. We allow it to be heavy and changing. We continue to the forehead, eyes, nose, lips, chin, cheek, ear, back of the head. We allow all of the muscles and flesh throughout the head to be heavy and changing. We continue to the neck, shoulders, arms, elbows, forearm, wrist, palm, fingers, tips of fingers, chest, abdomen, back, we allow all of the muscles and flesh throughout the upper part of the body to be heavy and changing. As you're getting older, the body is changing. We continue to the bottom, thighs, knees, calf, heel, sole, toe, tips of toe, and we allow all of the muscles and flesh throughout the body to be heavy and changing. enjoy this heaviness. Now as we allow the body to be the way it is, as we give the freedom to the body, we don't move at all. We just let this body be, just like you leave the branches and the trunk of a tree outside of your home. You leave them be. You don't try to shake them right now. In that same way, don't try to shake your body. You leave it be. It's there. And when we allow this body to be the way it is, we achieve freedom from worry about the body. Let's enjoy this freedom for a while. It is free. And now we can allow all of the beings, all of the living beings to enjoy the same peace, at least in more, but at least as much peace as we are having now. So in our minds, let's wait. May all beings, including me, be in peace. May all beings, including me, be in peace. Now, because the time for this sitting is finished, let's make the last determination in our minds restlessly. From now on, I will always be calm. From now on, I will always be calm. From now on, I will always be calm. And with that determination, you can slowly, mindfully change the way of our sitting. And when we change the way of our sitting, we don't go anywhere, we stay where we are. And we'll take one more minute, during which we will sit like a statue, without any movement, and just enjoy the peace we gained in meditation, or watch curiously, what is this mind doing now? Very well. So Jasmine, did you meditate with us? Jasmine, I don't see you at all. Seems like she's gone into the breakout room. So everybody please come close to your camera, and I will be asking you my big question. How many times did you meditate during the last 7 days? Answer as soon as possible. We have so many things to do today. Alright. Hmm. There are many needs to answer. 4 people. I'm waiting for 4. 3. 2. 2 more people need to answer. Come close to your cameras and answer as soon as you can. Oh, some people went to the bathroom, right? Okay, that's pretty good. I think this is so far the best we ever had. The best we ever had. This is some kind of very nice week. So we have almost 3 out of 4 of you were meditating at least 5 days during the last 7 days. So that's amazing. That's amazing. It's not it yet, but almost coming there. Alright, we need those 10 more of you to meditate every day. Alright, so 24 out of you meditated at least 5 days the last 7 days. That's not bad. 10 out of you, however, did not make it. So do better. You can. 5 minutes is totally enough. If you can meditate 5 minutes a day, it's totally enough. Alright, so let's move on to our second question. When did you do your homework? So everybody, please answer as soon as possible. We are waiting for all of you. Okay, we are still waiting for 8 out of you to come close to your camera, come close to your device or computer or iPad, iPod, iPhone, tablet, or whatever you use, or laptop, and answer. Still 6 out of you need to answer. Come quickly. Okay, seems like we've been having a lot of improvement. I see that over 30 out of you have done homework latest 3 days after our meeting. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. It's not it yet, but it's almost there. So, and it seems we have quite a few double champions in here. Amazing. Well done. So, this is how it should be always. Like, you brush your teeth every day, right? And who says that you're a champion for brushing your teeth? Now, I am saying you're champions for meditating every day. But later, it should be as normal like brushing your teeth. And doing your homework right after you get it should be also that normal. Alright, but you're starting, so that's very difficult, and that's why you're champions. But later, it should become normal. so that you always meditate, as in the same way as you always, like every day, you brush your teeth. Meditation is your mental shower. Like you take your body shower in the shower, you also need to take your mental shower at the shrine or at a Buddha statue or next to your bed. It's just as important, or even more. Okay? Meditating every day is the basics for clean, pure, shining, powerful mind. Okay, so let's get into our recitation. So our recitation will gradually be faster and faster because I will gradually reduce the explanations, but for the time being I will still provide some easy summaries so that you will remember this for a long time. This is basics, you know. As followers of the Buddha's teachings, there is some basic knowledge and there is some advanced knowledge, and the knowledge of the 5 precepts is the basic knowledge. Okay, so everybody can unmute. Organizers, be careful.
Hola.
Everybody please unmute. And we already hear that. Everybody please unmute. Bennett, you can keep muted because I think you're giving echo. Everybody else please unmute. I'm waiting for you all. Felix, I'm waiting for you. And you can keep your hands together at the chest. Don't say anything yet. Bennett, keep it muted. Bennett, you will need to keep it muted because you're giving echo. I don't like it. Alright, so you will be starting with the sentence. Actually, you know what? Today we will start in a different way. You will actually start by saying something that you already said in the past, but today I will say Yamahang vadami dang vadeta, which means what I say, you say. Oh, somebody else is giving echo. Who's that? Somebody's giving echo. Organizers have to be more careful. Okay, so I will be saying Yamahang vadami tang vadeta, which means what I say, you say. And then it would be good if somebody can like prohibit Bennett from unmuting, because he's always unmuting himself and he doesn't listen to me. Right? So you want to avoid Bennett unmuting. What you can do is that organizers take Bennett into a breakout room so that they can easily explain it to him and he knows that it's about him. There's one more person who's giving echo and I don't know who's that.
Sorry, Bente. Mute all. Actually, we can find who makes the.
Let's see, you cannot find who's giving the echo. Keep Bennett muted, or take them to the breakout room and explain it to him.
Yes, right. Yes, Bente. Yes, Bente.
Honorable sir, he is not doing that. I'm muted, is you automatically muted. I don't know why.
He is not automatically muted. I mute him. Whenever he's giving echo, I mute him and the echo is gone. Then he unmutes. then I hear the echo. So I mute him. It's me who's muting him. Okay. So keep Bennett muted for the time being, because you have apparently two speakers working at the same time for Bennett. All right. So I will say Yamahang vadami tang vadeta, and you will only reply ama bhante. All right. Now I don't know how to use this. Okay, good. Fine. So let's try this together. Yamahang vadami tang vadeta. So the organizers search the echo by the green line that appears under the person who's making the echo. Can you find it? Okay, so let's try it again. Yamahang vadami tang vadeta. Okay, I think still some of you did not understand that. So I will say Yamahang vadami tang vadeta, and you will all say ama bhante. Okay, remember to keep your hands together at the chest. Felix, do not lie down during our meeting. You need to be sitting. Felix, you need to be sitting, okay? And you keep your hands together at the chest, and you can, and we can do this together. Yamahang vadami tang vadeta. Mute. When I say mute, I'm talking to the organizers. I'm still waiting for the organizers. Amazing. So now you will be requesting me to give you the 3 refuges and 5 precepts. You already know what are 3 refuges. Refuge is the ultimate source of peace, happiness, success, and safety. 5 precepts you already know is no killing, no stealing, respecting other people's relationships, telling lies, and no telling lies, and no drinking alcohol, no taking drugs. So these are 5 precepts. Now you will be requesting me to give you the 3 refuges or and the 5 precepts, which means you're requesting me to encourage you in following the 3 refuges and the 5 precepts. Now how will you do it? You will do it in the Pali language. All right. So we have here the Pali text that you will be saying, and what it means is, Venerable Sir, I, Venerable Sir, request 3 refuges and the 5 precepts, making me repeat after you. Give me the ethics, the morality, okay, the good behavior out of your compassion. So you're asking me to encourage you in taking the 3 refuges and the 5 precepts by you repeating after me out of my compassion. So that's the meaning, and then we will say the same thing for the 2nd time, and the same thing for the 3rd time. Okay, now everybody can unmute. Everybody can unmute. Rick says Mo, Kiara, you need to unmute. Okay, I found a way how to find out who's making the echo. Tutam, you will need a second monitor for that. And then you can actually view everybody while I'm sharing the screen. Okay, good. So let's get into it. Aham bhante. Remember to keep your hands together. Tisaranena. Saha. Panchasilang. Dhammang yajami. Anuggaham katva. Silang deta me bhante. Anukampang upadaya. Grixis, are you fine? Okay, let's continue. Dutiyampi. Aham bhante. Tisaranena saha. Panchasilang dhammang yajami. Be careful, this is Sri Lanka pronunciation. So you say yajami. Okay? Yasami is Burmese pronunciation. Now we follow Sri Lanka pronunciation. Okay? So be careful, it is yajami. Let's try it again. Okay. Anuggaham katva. So let's try it, everybody. Anuggaham katva. Silang deta. Me bhante. Anukampang upadaya. Tatiyampi aham bhante. Tisaranena saha. Panchasilang dhammang yajami. Anuggaham katva. Silang deta me bhante. Anukampang upadaya. Nice. Let's mute. All right, so let's continue. So now we have here the portion that you already know. So we will pay respect to the Buddha. It means worship to him. That means my worship. Worship to him, the one who's free from all suffering, the one who is free from all greed, hatred, ignorance, the one who is rightly and fully awakened to the truth of suffering and the way out of suffering. Okay, so you can unmute everybody. And you can repeat after me. Namo tassa
Namo tassa
bhagavato arahato
bhagavato arahato
samma sambuddhassa
namo tassa
namo tassa
namo tassa
bhagavato arahato
arahato
samma sambuddhassa namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Remember to keep your hands together at the chest. And we continue. You're going to take the refuges. Remember to keep your hands together at the chest. Justin, you can keep your hands at the chest. Very nice.
Go to
Buddhang saranang gacchami. Dhammang saranang gacchami. Sanghang saranang gacchami. You know, Tutam, one way also is that you turn on the list of the participants, and you will actually immediately see who's making a sound.
Yeah, yes, one day, and I try to mute some people that makes the sound. Yeah, one thing.
Yeah, it's not perfect, but you know, it may help. Okay, let's continue. Dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Nice. Now I will just confirm that your going for refuges is complete, and you can reply Amabhante Sarana-gamanang paripunnang. Looks good. Now let's continue. Remember to keep your hands together at the chest, including Justin. Panatipata Veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. So that means I follow the precept of refraining from killing living beings. We never kill any living being. We support them in long life, health, and happiness. Adinadana Veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. So that means I follow the precept of refraining from taking what is not given. It means we never steal. Instead, we cherish our people's property and we support them to have even more. Kame sumicchachara
Amesu Leshacharam
Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami.
Veramani Sikkhapadang
So this means that we cherish other people's relationships. So later when you get married, you do not fall in love with anyone else than your own wife or husband. And if you get married or not get married, you never fall in love with someone who is not, who is already husband or wife of someone else. Okay? So if somebody is husband or wife of someone else and not yours, you cannot fall in love with them. And if you already have a husband or wife, you can fall in love only with your husband or wife, not with anyone else. Okay? So let's continue. Musavada. Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. That means I follow the rule of refraining from false speech. It means we never tell lies, we always tell the truth, and we support the truth. Okay, we do our best so that the truth is well known and clear. So let's continue. Sura Meraya. Majjapamadhatthana. Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Jasmine, are you here with us? Jasmine, can you hear me?
Yes.
You need to keep your hands together at the chest when you are taking precepts, okay? So let's try the last one again. Sura Meraya. Majjapamadhatthana. Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. So now I will encourage you all to protect and follow the 3 refuges and the 5 precepts very well, and to make effort mindfully, so that you immediately know that you want to break any of the 5 precepts before you break them. And that's the way how you never break them, because if you know it before you break them, well, then you can remove that desire to break them before you break them. And then if you agree with that, you can reply Ama Bhante. So let's try that together. Tisaranena sadhing panchasilang dhammang sadhukang surakshitang katva appamadena sampadeta. Okay, may you be happy, may you be healthy, and may you be successful in everything you do. And when I say that, you can then reply Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. It means that you agree with that. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a good idea. Well said. So that's what you mean when you say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So I am wishing you to be happy, healthy, to be successful. And if you like that, you can say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So let's try that together. May you be happy, may you be healthy, and may you be successful in everything you do. Perfect. All right. So now let's move on to the homework. So I would like to ask Tutam to tell us who will be the people.
Yvante, can you please unmute?
Yes, I would like to ask Tutam to tell us who will be the people to read their homework today. Oh, there we are. I have it. Trung Đức Minh Văn Nguyệt Evelyn Han. We will first read the homework and then I will address all of the raised hands, okay? So first I want these three people to raise their hand. Who are they? Trung Đức Minh, then Văn Nguyệt, then Evelyn Han.
Trương Đức Minh, Vân Nguyệt.
Okay, we have her. We have Trung Đức Minh, and now we need Evelyn Han. Evelyn, are you here with us?
Yes.
Yeah, can you raise your hand? Your Zoom hand? Nice. So let's start with Văn Nguyệt. Are you there alone or you have a friend there? Văn Nguyệt, tell me.
Oh, no.
But you had there a friend, right, before? Or is that your sister?
Yeah.
Oh, that's your sister? Is your sister also following our class?
Yeah.
So does she have a separate device, or do you want to use one device together?
She has a separate device.
Oh, she has a separate device. What's her name? What is her name? What is your sister's name?
Phương Anh.
Excuse me?
Phương Anh.
Phương An. Okay, do we have her here? Tutam, do you see her?
Yes, okay. Vân
Okay.
Anh, given this.
Okay, also good. So Văn Nguyệt, I'm waiting for you. You can read your homework.
But the Buddha stayed concentrated on his meditation and did not give in to Mara, the evil one, and thus the Buddha advised
Achieve.
Excuse me? And thus the Buddha. Can you read it?
That's the word achieve.
You don't know how to read it?
Yeah.
Achieved.
Achieve.
Okay, and then?
Enlightenment.
Perfect, enlightenment. Nice, thank you. So let's continue to Trang Đức Minh. Okay. So you can read your homework from your book, or we have it here in the screen.
And so may we all face the anger, temptation, distraction, and doubt that Mara that arise in all of our life with the same welcoming kindness.
That's right. What does that mean? How do you want to practice it? Can you give me an example? Trang Đức Minh. How will you follow this idea?
Because I like that sentence. So
Yes.
I write it in.
But how will you follow it? How will you practice it in your life? How will you do this, what you wrote? How will you do this yourself?
So I do not anger at all. I will stay calm.
When? What is this sentence specifically suggesting? So this sentence actually suggests that if somebody else is angry at you, somebody else is angry with you, Trang Đức Minh, then you are supposed to love them instead of being angry in return. If somebody is distracting you, if somebody is bothering you, okay, then you're supposed to love them, to support them, to make them happy.
Yes.
Not by doing something bad if they do something bad. No, you don't do that. But you continue to do good things, and you're wondering if you could help them to be more healthy, to be more happy, to live longer. Okay?
Okay.
Evelyn.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Is that Evelyn? Okay. Yeah.
A mandal is a symbol in Buddhism that is represent in verse where we live. Happy practicing, rest up and sweet dream.
Nice.
Do not let him know I am here and now.
Okay. Okay, nice. Thank you very much. So this was for the homework. Edward, what can I do for you?
What if someone breaks a precept but they don't know the precept?
Well, then that's a problem. If they die, they will go to hell because of their wrong view. They think that this is fine and it is actually not fine. So that's pretty bad. If somebody breaks the precept and they know the precept, they go to hell anyway, but not for so long because they know that it's not fine. Okay? It's like, well, if you know that something is wrong and you do it wrong, then you try to avoid it. You try to do as least as possible. But if you don't know that it is wrong, well, then you do as much as you can. So not knowing the precepts is pretty dangerous. Is it clear?
And also, didn't you say we were gonna meditate but with walking? And when is that? When are we gonna meditate but with walking?
You mean in the class, in the beginning? In the beginning of our classes?
Yeah.
That is a little difficult because I cannot see you well during walking. I need to make sure that everybody is meditating and available, you know? If people start to walk during meditation, some people will walk and get into the kitchen and the living room and take something to eat and look at the TV. So that's not what we want. Okay? So because, you know, if we were together, if you came to see me here in Florida, in the US, I'm now in Florida in the USA. If you came to Florida to see me here, then we can do it. And we did. Last week on Saturday, quite a few young children like you all are here came. They came to see me in Florida, and I was teaching them meditation and walking. Okay? So if you come to see me, we can do it. I hope to go to Vietnam probably by the end of July. So if you all who are now in Vietnam and those who are in US, if you fly to Vietnam to see me there, we can meet and we can do walking meditation together.
I hope you come to the Jamaica, my country.
I come to Jamaica. Okay, that's another way, but it will depend on the adults, on the big people if they invite me. So I go there where I'm invited. Okay, nice. Van Nguyet, what can I do for you? Nothing? Evelyn, is there something I can do for you? When you finish reading your homework, you can always remove your Zoom hand. Okay? So Evelyn, if you have a question, keep your hand up. If no, please remove your Zoom hand.
Okay.
Franklin, what can I do for you?
Moshe, I have a question. What if somebody like hurts you? What if somebody like distracted you, annoy them?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Can you please come a little closer to the microphone and speak slowly?
If someone hurts you, do you just annoy them?
If somebody annoyed me, what would I do? Is that the question?
No, if somebody hurts you, would you annoy them?
If somebody hates me, would I then...
No, hurts you.
Can you write it? Can you type it down?
Okay.
So we are getting to 10 p.m. in the USA. So those who have 10 p.m. after 2 minutes, you all are most welcome to go to sleep. That means you need to leave from the meeting and sleep, please. Do not sleep during the meeting. So I'm waiting for Franklin to type up his question. Okay, Alex, what can I do for you?
I have a question about Mara
Yes, please.
in the book, or chapter rather. It says that in the chapter that the Buddha was trying to be stopped by Mara, right? But so why would Mara want to stop the Buddha in the first place?
Why would the Mara stop people from meditating? Is that the question?
Yes.
Yeah, because Mara believes that sensual pleasures are better. Sensual pleasures. What are sensual pleasures? Well, you know what? If you lie down in your bed and the bed is nicely soft and you are tired, that is called pleasure. It is nice. Oh, I'm so tired, and now finally I could lie down in the bed and enjoy my sleep. That is pleasure. All right? And how do you get this pleasure? You get the pleasure through your eye and through your body if you're lying down in the bed. But some pleasures are also through your ear. If you hear some nice music, oh, that's a pleasure through your ear. If you smell amazing flower, if you smell some nice roses or some other nice flowers, okay, then that's sensual pleasure in your nose. If you taste amazing, delicious food, that's pleasure on your tongue. If you, for example, play a game and you enjoy it just so much, that's pleasure on your mind. So you have these so-called 6 senses. Eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and the mind. 6 senses. Now, if you get something pleasant in these 6 senses, in the eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, then that's called sensual pleasure, because it's something pleasant on your senses. So, eating delicious food is sensual pleasure. Going to sleep when you're tired is sensual pleasure. Listening to amazing, wonderful, melodious music, that's a sensual pleasure. Okay? So these are sensual pleasures. Playing games is a sensual pleasure. So these are sensual pleasures. And Mara believes that they are amazing. They're so good. We should have them all the time. Mara believes that sensual pleasures are just so good. Now, monks who meditate, you know what they say? They say sensual pleasures is evil. Sensual pleasures are bad. They're dangerous. They're trouble. They cause death. You see? Do not agree with each other. Mara believes sensual pleasures are amazing. Those who meditate very hard, not 5 minutes every day, but 5 hours every day, or 20 hours every day. So those who meditate very hard, they believe that sensual pleasures are not good at all. So there is a clash. It's a problem. So Mara thinks he is compassionate. He thinks, you know what? These people, they don't want sensual pleasures. I will come and I will help them. Because this idea that you should not have sensual pleasures, that's just totally wrong. Without sensual pleasures, what can it be? That must be so much of suffering. I must go there and help them. Mara is helping all of us to enjoy sensual pleasures. But we believe that he is wrong. So we say, you know what, Mara? Go away. So this is why Mara is disturbing people from meditating. Because he feels like he's the compassionate one who will rescue those who meditate from their wrong view that sensual pleasures are wrong. But we say that Mara is wrong. We say that actually the sensual pleasures are wrong. Mara should not be enjoying his sensual pleasures anymore. He should go and meditate. That's what we say. And he should not disturb us in meditation. Instead, he should support us. Now, later, after the Buddha passed away, several hundred years, there was this venerable Upagutta. Upagutta. It's a name. It's a name of a monk. Upagutta. This venerable Upagutta, he tamed Mara. He put a dead snake and a dead dog around the neck of Mara. And he said, you know what, Mara? Sensual pleasures is like that. It's a dead snake, a dead dog around your neck. And Mara realized that he was wrong. And since then, he doesn't disturb anyone. But be careful, Mara had 10 armies. And they still disturb us. Okay? Alex, is it clear? Franklin, you had a question. Did you already type it up for me? Because I don't see it.
Yes, I did.
Let me see if I can find it. I don't see your message. And there's such a wild discussion in the chat box. I'm trying to find. Oh, what if someone hurts you? Do you annoy them? Aha. What if someone hurts you? Do you annoy them like as a retaliation? You know, to as a defense?
Yeah.
If someone hurts you, you don't annoy them. You make them happy. You try to think, what do they actually want? If somebody hurts you, probably they want something. What do they want? What do they need? Can I fulfill their need? So you need to ask them, is there something I can do for you? And you genuinely, it means you truthfully, you wholeheartedly want to find out what they actually need. What will make you happy? All right? What will make you happy? And they maybe will tell you. And then you can decide, do you want to do that or not? If you don't want to do that, then that's difficult. But maybe you want to do it. It's just that they didn't tell you before or you didn't realize it. Okay? So if somebody hurts you, you need to find out what they need. Maybe they just need your thank you. Maybe they just need a little bit of your appreciation. Maybe they just need your helping hand in whatever they are doing. Maybe they're, for example, if a brother hurts his sister, maybe it's just because the sister doesn't show enough respect to the brother when the brother does something well. So if the sister says, "Oh, my dear brother, you are working so hard. I admire you for your great efforts." Maybe the brother will stop hurting his sister. Try it. You never know. Try it out. You'll see. Okay? Is it clear?
So is it because someone is angry that so if you do something happy to them, they will be more nicer, right?
That's right. They will be nicer. But not everything helps. Sometimes they will think that you're playing with them, that you're joking, because they will be shocked. So be careful. If somebody is angry at you and you are nice, be careful, because they may think that you're joking, that you're not serious, that you're not true. So it's better to ask them, what do you need? What can I do for you? And somehow, find out. Many people who hurt you because they were hurt before, but they cannot hurt the other person who hurt them, so they hurt you instead. Does that make sense? It doesn't, but that's the way it is. So sometimes when people hurt you is because someone else hurt them. And now they think, oh, now I need to hurt everybody because somebody hurt them in the past, so now I need to hurt everyone. That's wrong view. It's wrong idea. So you need to ask them, what do you need? Maybe they just need more appreciation. Maybe they just need you to listen. They just need you to listen that somebody hurt them. And they will tell you, yes, I need somebody to listen. I need somebody to feel what I'm saying. As I'm saying it, I need someone to listen to me and to take me seriously, to not laugh at me, and to believe me what I'm saying. Maybe that's all what they want. Oftentimes, that's all what they want. Nobody gives it to them. Nobody listens. Nobody believes. So when somebody hurts you, you can listen. And as you listen, they will feel, oh, finally in my life, I found the first person who believes me. I found the first person who listens. Okay? Some people don't want to hurt you, it's just because you are in the way. So you need to find out. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, Naboshe.
Very well. Wembo wa. What can I do for you? If you would like to tell me something, please unmute. We cannot hear anything. Yes.
Wimbo is falling asleep right now. It's too much touch.
Yes, please. Always. Whenever it's 10 p.m. Dakaru Asena isue isi tohalo yabar. Lawa kisamshipao. You can at 10 p.m. you can put your child to sleep, and then we will share the recording in the Viber. We will share the recording, the video in the Viber, and so she can then watch the remaining of the recording. Always, it's like this every class. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. All right. So I see there's a lot of wild discussion in the chat box. Why would you do that? I was explaining something quite important. Did you actually hear it, anyone? You see, somebody wants to sleep instead of going to sleep. You see, if Nguyen Duc Bao, instead of writing all of these went to sleep, that would be so much better, right?
Why did they write Z?
Yeah, because they're having fun. A lot of fun during my class, you know it?
They don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. They just want to do fun stuff. Maybe this is just a discussion class. Yeah. It's a discussion class.
One time I chatted, stop using the chat in the chat. And then people said, directed to chat. Stop chatting. Stop chatting. And they directed me. I'm getting angry.
What did they do to you, Felix? Sorry, Nathan?
They directed me.
Oh, I don't see you. I'm trying to see you. If you want to talk, it's better if you raise your hand, and then you can say whatever you want to say. If it's not bad words, then you can say anything. Raise your hand and say it. Because now I'm searching who was talking. I think that was Nathan, right? But I cannot see you at all. Or there you are. Okay. Now, when you want to speak, you need to raise your hand, your Zoom hand, so that I can see you. It's very respectful. And you can then say whatever you want to say. Zhang Wu, Kan Fu.
If I say stop chatting, then I'll say no.
Well, I don't hear you. Come closer to the microphone and tell me clearly.
I said stop chatting in the chat box. When the boss said no.
I see. But I didn't prohibit chatbox. If I want to prohibit chatbox, I will. I didn't prohibit. I'm fine.
Yeah, no to me too.
Zhang Wu, you need to be loving toward people who are disturbing you. That's not the way to do it. Now you see, Zhang Wu, you are suffering. You are burning. You see? No need. No need. You're doing it for yourself. I'm happy. You see, you can be happy too. No problem. People can do whatever they want in the chat box. You close it. You're happy. Okay, Wu Mimi. Wu Mimi is arranging her wall. Edward, what can I do for you?
Venerable Sir.
They're just using central.
You're muted, Edward. Please unmute and tell me again.
Those were sensual pleasures. You said that was bad. Why are they using sensual pleasures? I can't say that properly.
You mean about the Mara? Or are you talking about the people who are chatting in the chat box?
Yes, the people who are chatting. They're just using sensual pleasures.
Well, we all are enjoying sensual pleasures. It's just that when we meditate, we gradually train to get rid of sensual pleasures. Like these people who are chatting in the chat box have come to this class, and they have not missed to do homework even, up to 3 times. Like if someone doesn't do the homework 3 times, they're disqualified. We already have disqualified about 5-6 students. So these people who are here in the class, they're working hard. But they're working hard like everybody here, so you don't think like it's hard because you do the same. But they're working hard. You all are working hard. You all make sure that you meditate every day. You all try. Some of you are not successful, well, but you're on the way. So I'm happy that the people are here, that they're doing homework, that they're here. Well, if they don't listen, maybe they will hear what I say sometime later. Doesn't really matter, If they do homework, they come here, and they don't shout out. Well, they shout out in the chat box, but, I don't care. So then it's fine. I'm happy. Take it easy, and you're fine. Nobody's hurt, no heart broken. Vô Mimi.
Everyone in the chat box keep asking questions. That's why is your face red?
Why is my face red? Yes, because I have different lighting. It's a little bit dark here, so the camera is making my face red. Is the camera.
Oh.
Okay.
And I want to tell you something. When I was using the chat bot, it felt like I was taking drugs. But I was not.
You were taking what?
When I was using that chat box, I felt that I was taking drugs, but I was not taking drugs.
I see.
Never took drugs.
Indeed, the chat box looks like from a little bit unhealthy people. But, you're working on it. No problem. And then, Cherry?
Drugs. So if you're disqualified, can you come back?
You can, but you have to write the homework for those times that you missed it. So if you miss, let's say, 3 times homework, then you're disqualified automatically. If you don't write 2 times, nobody cares. But if you don't write 3 times, you're automatically disqualified. You're no more allowed to attend this group. But then you need to ask the organizer or me, dear sir or dear madam, I am disqualified, but I would like to attend the class. What should I do? And we say, okay, so you need to do homework for the last 3 classes that you missed. Or if they miss 4 or 5, they have to do all of the homework for the missed classes. And we will tell them what is the homework, and they do it, and then they are requalified. That means they can come again. Okay? All right. So I think that was enough today. Nathan, you have anything more to tell me?
No.
No more? Robert?
Got to lower my hand.
Okay.
Oh, what to say?
Yes. Robert?
Gonna fix.
How do the kids in Florida meditate with you for?
How long time did the kids meditate with me? Is that the question?
Yeah.
You mean those who came see me here? It was for the preteens of your age, 6 to 11. We had 3 hours, 3-hour session. So they were meditating 5 minutes, but I was explaining them something and asking them something, answering some questions. Asking them some questions and answering their questions, and we were doing a special ritual, sharing merit. You know that? Sharing merit. And so I was explaining and answering, and we were also meditating. So that's what we did. Then we got some teenagers came the next day. That was a little longer. That was about 4 or 5 hours. So I taught actually meditation and walking to the teenagers, but some of the children from Saturday came also on Sunday. So I taught them meditation and walking, meditation and sitting, and I was answering various of their questions. It was a nice time.
Thank you, Venerable Sir.
Yeah. If somebody comes to me, to meditate, if we see each other for the first time, I like to teach them very short meditation. I do not like to teach long meditation because they would not be able to do it. One day, I taught one very young girl meditation on breath. And I thought I will teach her 10 minutes. And you know what happened? After about 3 or 4 minutes, she cried. And I'm like, why are you crying? And she didn't say anything and ran away. That was in her house, somewhere else in her house. No idea. I don't know why she cried. But since then, I do not teach long meditation to people who start with me, because I don't want them to cry. I want them to be happy. Okay, so seems like we're done for today. It was a pleasure to see you, everybody, and hope to see you next week. May you be happy, may you be healthy, and may you be successful in everything you do.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you very much, Bante. Everyone, can you please unmute?
Excuse me for a second. I'm going to tell my dad that she needs to regenerate.
Can you please put your hand at your chest? Everyone say goodbye, Venerable Sir.
Goodbye, Venerable Sir.
Goodbye,
Bye, Venerable